the very concept of hope has changed hands. 10 years ago, after the financial crash, there was no hope in this country. People were suffering a lot, especially during austerity. They were being financially strangled by the government. They were seeing their public services cut, their financial support cut. People were living in poverty. And then you had the Brexiteers who came along and said, we will provide change. And unfortunately, we were the ones telling them to vote for things to say the same. And that's how they had the advantage back then. But right now, we are the ones providing hope. Because right now, when it comes to the cost of living crisis, we have 13 million people who are living in poverty. It's the worst cost of living crisis, the sharpest fall in living standards in UK history. People are struggling to make their bills meet, struggling to keep their jobs because the job market is so bad. We are the ones that provide the hope that things can get better. In the NHS, we are seeing the NHS struggle to get the drugs that it needs because of the damage that Brexit has done. We are the ones providing the hope that things can get better. When it comes to the nurses, we have record staffing shortages when it comes to nurses, with 8 out of 10 nursing shifts with not having enough nurses to do it safely. We are the ones that can make that better. When it comes to Nigel Farage and the rise of the far right, right now, we are seeing Nigel Farage stoke riot after riot, where ethnic minorities are hunted in the streets. We've seen in Belfast, when the rhetoric that he's been using has led to people burning down the homes of ethnic minorities. We saw them try and burn down hotels full of refugees, and then Nigel Farage platformed the people that called that on. We are seeing Nigel Farage posting manifestos saying that ethnic minorities are trying to dominate and take over. This is straight out of Mein Kampf. But we are the ones that can take him down. Why? Because Brexit is the best tool against Nigel Farage. What is the only policy that Nigel Farage has actually made happen to the UK? It is Brexit. And even among Brexit voters, among Reform voters, among Brexit voters, they believe that Brexit has made us poor. So Brexit is the thing that we can point to say, this man is not on your side. So Brexit is our strongest weapon against him. We are the ones that are providing hope that things can get better. And in terms of hope right now, in a couple of months' time, we will finally have a Prime Minister who, at least in the last 12 months, has said he believes the UK should rejoin the EU because of Andy Burnham. Now that is a step up. Now, he might say that when he said that, he said, yes, but not immediately because that's up to the EU to decide. It's not our call. Well, I just got back from Brussels. And I spoke to Sandro Gozi, who is the main spokesperson for the EU Parliament, specifically on Brexit. And he said that the EU would love to have the UK back, and that it is on the UK to decide to change its policy, drop its red lines on the single market, and then we can make things happen. In fact, he went further. He said it is time for the UK to make Nigel Farage pay for the lies that he told and the damage that he has done. So right now, as you look around and you have politicians telling you, oh, but yes, we know things are bad, but we have no choice, we're doing our best, whether it's Ukraine causing the oil crisis or Iran or all these things or COVID, all these things they try and blame things on. But our Brexit policy, the EU just confirmed, that is under our control. We can make things better. And it is those of us who are telling the government to do differently, to take us back into the EU. We are the ones providing hope right now, so let's do it. Thank you.